He is Colin Ellis, and he joins us now to talk more about this. So, El Arian says that perhaps Greece could see a lost decade here, kind of like South America, Latin America experienced in the 80s. Do you think it's possible that we could see Greece default anyway and be like in Argentina?
I certainly wouldn't rule that out at this stage. All the package has really done is buy Greece time. At Daiwa, we're still kind of crunching the numbers, and it depends how the deficit plays out. But we think that 110 billion euros is probably enough to put Greece into the first half of 2012. So what the IMF and the euro area are essentially gambling is that that's enough time for Greece to push through these measures, regain market confidence, and when that money runs out, be able to come back to the market and issue debt again.
Now, the markets don't seem as positive as you do. They're not convinced.
Well, the thing is, just because you've got this time to try and win the confidence, there's no guarantee that you will. We need to see Greece pushing through these austerity measures. We know public opinion is hardening against them in Greece. We still don't know what the impact on the macroeconomy will be, maybe more like a 4% fall in GDP this year. So there's still a lot of uncertainty, and fundamentally, less than 2 years is not an awful lot of time to kind of come back to the market.
Well, a lot of people are saying that this package is simply impossible to implement. These austerity measures are just too much, and that a contraction of 4% is probably optimistic.
That could well turn out to be the case. I mean, we're just going to have to suck it and see. And I think that's why this crisis does have a long way to run. You know, even though this package is in place, and even though the Greeks have signed up to these 24 billion worth of austerity measures, we need to see them come through. We need to see the impact on the economy, and we need to see the impact on the public finances. So we're through the kind of immediate push, if you like. Now we're into that kind of long, steady grind to see if it can take effect.
Now, why do you say that the ECB's move to accept all Greek bonds as collateral for its loans, why do you say that that's undermined the single currency? I mean, doesn't it show that the ECB is willing to kind of do what it takes here to solve the crisis?
I'm not sure I'd say it's undermined the currency, but it's certainly a big U-turn for the ECB. I mean, arguably one of the triggers for this crisis at the end of last year was Trichet's insistence that from 2011 all securities would need to be A- or higher with one of the big three agencies. And he insisted they wouldn't do a U-turn on that. Then, of course, we had it a few weeks ago where they changed the rules, and now Greek debt's going to be eligible no matter what. So I think it doesn't look good for the ECB in terms of that consistency of message.